Hello, friends. Dumb Donald Trump was asked by a reporter what's going to stop him from invading other countries? What's going to stop him from attacking other countries around the world? And he said, the only thing that's going to stop me from invading Greenland or attacking any other country around the world is my morality. Only my morality will stop me from doing that. The thing about Donald Trump is that Donald Trump does not have any morals. He doesn't have any morals. He doesn't care what is good or what is bad. Or maybe he doesn't care what is good, what is bad. He only cares about himself. He only cares about pleasing himself. So everything that he's doing is all about him. It's all about Donald Trump. It's not about the American people. It's not about his supporters. It's not about his family. It's about himself. That is it. Nothing else. Full stop. That is who Donald Trump is. And for some reason, he expect everybody to appreciate him, to love him, to adore him because of who he is. You know, that is why he doesn't understand why there's so many protests going around the world and there's so many protests, especially in America, especially in Minnesota. He doesn't understand why all these people are protesting against him. Like he thinks all these people in Minnesota should be loving him for doing such an amazing job as a president. But he is completely wrong in thinking that because he is not a good person. He has no morals. He is a bad guy. He is the villain in this movie that he has created. You know, but I think his time is numbered. I think his time as being this evil doer, this demon, this cancer that's been brought to the world, I think his time is running out because right now there's a lot of things happening, and he might be familiar with it, he might know about it, but there's a lot of things going on in the works, and very soon I really suspect because this momentum that he has, he cannot maintain it. He has to, he cannot maintain it because the things are turning, things are happening. I could feel it. Because this usually happens when, like, when bad people are doing bad things. They're pushing ahead, even though they should not have. They're pushing ahead. They're continuing. They don't want to quit because they think, oh, we're just gonna continue doing it. We're gonna keep on pushing. Nothing's gonna stop us. But they don't look what's coming behind them. They just keep on moving forward. You know, but the thing is, the more they push, the more and more and more people is gonna go push against them. You know, that's what's happening. Because you look at Minnesota, you look at all the other cities, all the other states being infected by ice. All these cities, all these states are standing up. You know, and it's gonna be against them. It's gonna be against the stupid Donald Trump administration. You know, but what I really want to talk about is this deal with Canada and China. You know, Canada and China did this amazing deal yesterday with the Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney and the President of China, Xi Jinping. Where they're gonna bring 49,000 EVs to Canada. And for those people who don't know what EVs are electric vehicles or vehicles, as some people would say. and that's gonna be great for Canada. I don't know, who buys EVs, but the Canadian people have the opportunity now to buy it. This is only because you know buying cars in North America is very expensive. And it's very expensive because of all these stupid tariffs. Donald Trump wants to kill the Canadian car manufacturing jobs. Um, he wants to kill he killed some plants in Ontario. So, uh, and now it's very hard for Canadians to actually buy cars. It's expensive, So this is going to help the uh, the people who actually want to buy cars. It's not going to be a huge percentage. I think it's only like less than 2%. 49,000 new cars. So it's going to be great for the Canadian people. And already, stupid Donald Trump and his stupid administration is jealous, and also but they can't be jealous out in the public. Instead, they put on this facade. They're like, I call it tough guys. They put on this tough guys uh, thing where they're like, oh, that's okay. Donald Trump is like, that's all right, that's okay. Don't worry about it. If they can get that deal, he can. That's good for them. That's good for them. You know, but I think personally inside them they're afraid. They see Canada doing all these deals, and pretty soon Canada will move away from the U.S. markets. Mark Carney is getting deals with the cars and the soybeans and whatever else. Also, they're talking about the fact that Canadians will actually go to China, can actually travel to China with no visas. That is great because I want to go back to China. I want to go back to my beautiful hotel in Shenzhen, and I want to visit the other cities that I visited when I went there like 10 years ago. So I would be one of the first people to get on the plane to go back to China. Um, enjoy my time there. This time I will go for even longer. Last time I was there for 1 month, but this time I want to go for 6 months. Just really enjoy, and I want to go to my favorite other places. Like I did not have the chance to go to Beijing. I want to go to Beijing and also the other cities. I want to travel the Great Wall of China. But that's gonna be possible for Canadians. The fact that you can travel there with no visas, that's fantastic. Um, but we all have to wait and see. You know, now I think the Canadian government, especially Mark Carney, is warning the stupid American government, the stupid Donald Trump, not to, invade Greenland, because I think right now there's only like two countries that haven't sent troops to Greenland. I think Canada and the UK are probably the only countries left, because I think they're just waiting. They're just waiting to see, what stupid Donald Trump does. If he actually invades Greenland, then the Canadian government will send the troops. The UK government will send the troops, because it's basically you're attacking your next door neighbor. That's what the Americans want to do. They want to attack their next door neighbor over a land, over a territory they have no control of. It's a country of another country, but they want to control it because, oh, I'm Donald Trump. It's my country. It's my right to own this, and that's what the stupid Donald Trump wants to do. But the world is gonna say no, and Denmark already said we're gonna shoot first and ask questions later. Anyways, we're gonna have to wait and see with this bullshit storyline that we're all in. Thank you very much.